Hello, welcome. It's Lone Gamer UK back here for what is mission 5 in the Astute. So I just got my 3rd medal and I've completed 4 missions, so this is the 5th, and I've got to sink some subs. So these ones up here in the Norwegian Sea. Or are they? Could be these ones. Where did he go now? He was here a second ago. He's disappearing on me. Ooh. Here we go. It's close to 10,000 yards. Exo, spearfish. Oops. Reload all the tubes. Okay. 150 feet, 10 knots. Strong layer. Let's rig for sight.
Ultra quiet.
Sorry, I haven't got my headsets plugged in, that's why I couldn't hear it. Right. So Sierra 1 is to the southeast. We know it's a sub. Oops. No. No. Let's try and there we go. It's in November. Oh, it was.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
I'm going to classify it as that because it just changed, but it was bang on the November. Right. Let's have 2 set for surface, 2 set for medium, and I'll set these 2 for deep. Okay, so solution is 42%, 9,000 yards, 10 knots. Okay, I'm going to come left of course 090, helm left 090.
Con sonar new contact bearing 138 designated Sierra 2.
Looks like we've got a second sub out here then. Coming left to 090. That'll do. Right, I have more than 1,000 feet below my keel. Nice deep water. What's the noise? 88. Quite quiet. Okay, so Sierra 2. Let's see what this is. It's not a November. Ooh, that a kilo? It could be. Not sure yet. I'll need to seem far apart, so that's saying it's 31,000, but it's poor solution, so I imagine it's much nearer than that. This is 50% now. I need to fire something at this dude. And then probably he's just below Right, let's get a shot off at him.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing.
Firing tube 1. Right, now I think what I'll do is I'll probably, I don't know, sometimes I think I should go below the layer to probably pick up that Sierra 2 contact, but for me being above the layer and him below, that's probably good for defense at the moment. Let's see what happens with Sierra 1, see if I can get him early, and I'll worry about Sierra 2. So he looks like he's heading northeast. I fired a little bit behind him, probably should have led my shot a bit more there, but I think it will be fine. I'm travelling east anyway, so that's all good. So this is the spearfish.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Oh, Sierra 2's cavitating, really? Towards me? Let's have a look. Okay, got a bit of, I don't know, it's only 16%, but let's have a look what he is. Probably should have gone the other way. There he is, he's a Charlie.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
He's right. Okay, that changed quite a bit then. Okay, that's fire tube 2.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 135. Contact faded.
I think they're deep. Well, they're certainly below the layer. They went from 33,000 yards to 11. 45% solution on him. That's still. I know I can steer the weapon. You guys might. Did you say I can change where it goes active while it's en route? To let me know how to do that. I forgot to research it in the break. Right, let's have a look at this. This one's about to go active. I put it medium depth because I kind of guessed he was 200-300 feet. According to this, it's putting him at about 500. Double click and reset the enable point. Well, I'll give that a try. Okay, this has gone active now. Thing is, both submarines are quite close together, so if I double click it, well, if I double left click it, it just jumps the view to the torpedo from the map, like that. Right click twice, doesn't do anything. So, not sure how to reset the enable point. Where's Jive when you need him? Right, I should sip a Diet Coke while I'm waiting for these torps. Right, let's have a look. %. Won't see him yet. Should see the 3D model when it gets up to about 60–70% at least.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is cavitating.
He should have locked on. Is he really? Well, he's deep. Still taking me back that way. Solution 55%. He's going to show up soon. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yep, now we got him. So that's tracking nicely. Let's check the other one. Oh, actually, that is the second one. It's like we might get both of these in our first try. I'm not sure if this is my mission because there were 2 or 3 submarines on the map moving about, and it was just the kill the sub hunters mission. He's coming to the surface. Not going to help him much though, not with these spearfish.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 135.
I can steer it back, but I'm just going to see. I think the torpedoes are pretty good at doing this themselves, so I'm going to not interfere here. Let the torpedo do its thing. And as Jive was saying in his stream earlier today, they don't dive, but they did on his stream, and he's trying to dive there, so they must have ooh. Just going to watch, see how good they are at evading. He's doing a pretty good job. It's gone around his bow, turned inside. I could steer this thing. I just want to see how the torpedo handles it. As long as he doesn't come back on me. There's noisemaker. That's my other torpedo. I'm going to end up sinking the same. There he is. I'm going to give it a little bit of help.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2 bearing 133.
He is trying to run deep now though. So he came up to the surface.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 138.
Not this time, sunshine. I think the torps would have got him anyway, but I'm gonna.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 139. Contact breaking up.
This torpedo's going for the same one. Oh well. So I wasted a torpedo there. So
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 3.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 2, last bearing, 131. Contact faded.
okay, I'm going to drop between the layer here, see if I can pick up this other sub. Shorby's distance. Okay, 20 degree down on the bubble. Make your depth 300 feet. 300 feet, con I. Let's reload these torps.
Passing 200 feet.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 2, bearing, 130.
See, now I can't change the depth. Oh, I can actually, yeah, on that torpedo. So let's run him deep. I don't think I can change its activation point though. I'm going to come right to course 120. 20 degree right
Passing
rudder.
300 feet.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Level off about 330. There he is. So 21,000 yards, but I don't trust that because 38%. I think he's probably 15. Maybe less. Right, gone past 130.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Okay, let's set these active. Set that one deep and that one medium. I think he's travelling still northeast, northish. Spearfish is a very good torpedo. I haven't played the, what's it, the Tigerfish or something that was in the Churchill that Jive was playing, but these are certainly, well, let's face it, I'm playing a mod with a sort of a 2000 sub in an 84 campaign, but I've still died a few times in this Astute in other attempts. Right, now he is about 950 feet according to that. So we'll go active shortly, and then I need to run the torpedo deep. We should run deep anyway with the got it on active search, so hopefully should find it. It might pick up this wreck though. I might have messed up there. Probably should have activated it past the wreck, but we'll see. Charlie speed 10 knots. Okay, I'm going to speed up a bit.
Ahead 2/3. Hell am I.
360 feet. I think I'm good at 2/3. Right, let's see if this torpedo goes active here. Not yet seen or heard a whale in this game, but apparently they are in the game and modelled. And apparently you can torpedo them. Right, the torpedo's gone active. It's already taken a little bit of a depth turn. Tracking nicely at the moment. Torpedo's still way too high. Let's take the torpedo down to about 700-800. A little early. So if the wire doesn't break. Shouldn't do. Doing a steady 10 knots on course 129, pretty much driving straight, following my torpedo, which according to the solution is straight at the target. Still only 36% solution, so this range could be well out. It could be much nearer or further. 32% now, 26,000 yards. Take the depth down just a little bit more. Don't know how reliable this depth is either at this solution. Torpedo's trying to lock him on. I think it sniffs him. 37%, 27,000 yards. Plenty of time to run on these torpedoes run like 30 minutes ish. Not sure what the top speed of the Charlie is, but it's probably not an awful lot over 20 knots. %, solution. Yeah, Lake says it should be 40 knots slower than the Spearfish, so yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Con
Oh,
sonar.
there we
Sierra
go.
2 is classified as
A lot nearer.
submerged submarine.
So yeah, 95% solution now. It's homing in nicely. Let's see if he changes depth here much. He's
Con
got,
sonar.
well,
Noisemaker
says he's
bearing
going 35
1, 2,
knots,
0.
so 35 knots is fast. But it is a Sierra, so yeah. Spearfish still faster. cavitating now.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 119. Contact breaking up.
Explosion on the bearing. Okay. Job done. Just check. Nothing nearby. Okay, so op success. Let's some more submarines out here though, so I'm not sure that was my mission. November sunk, Sierra sunk. Let's continue. Excellent results, however this was not your mission objective. Fine. So I've got to get probably up to these ones up here. So it's about hunting the wolf packs, but which of these ones it is, I don't know. Okay. West Germany falls, that's part standard. So if it's not these guys, it's got to be the ones to the south, but okay, let's close to 10,000. Our depth is 150 feet. Heading is 88 degrees. Our speed is 10 knots. We have a weak layer at 95 feet, so we're below the layer. Our exo status, let's reload our torps here. Sub, so that one deep, and that one deep. Keep those passive and those active. Okay. Battle stations then. 10 knots. I'll come to.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, Sierra 1. 7% solution. Pretty rubbish. Let's see. What sub are you today? Foxtrot. No, 1500 doesn't line up. Looked a bit like a Foxtrot. Oh, there we go. Romeo.
Con, sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, so we're both below the layer. He's close, man. I need to fire. Let's get this on active. 5,500 yards. I mean, I know the solution. I mean, he could even be. Holy crap. Okay. Range to enable 2,000 yards. Which way is he going? Can't see it move. Okay, I'll shoot on the bearing. Bearing 46, 2,000 yards to enable. Tube 1 ready, fire.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Looks like he's sinking. Diving, I should say. Okay, torpedo away. At the moment, I've only got one contact. If this is the case, he's probably not my target. And if it's the one in the south and I don't catch him, then I might fail the mission anyway, because spending the time on this guy. I'm not sure if it's louder given its speed. mean, theoretically, a faster torpedo, you would have thought it would make more noise, but of course, all the composites and modern materials, they probably have offset its speed, keep its noise down. So it's gone active already. Hopefully this will just be an easy, quick kill. We can clear this area and go check the subs to the south. Right, it's locked on. Solution's 38. Still says 5,500 yards from me. It's going to soon update. Yeah, I kind of think it probably would be louder as a torpedo. Okay, he's just 3D models just popped up. 95% solution now. Range 7,200 yards from me. A little bit further out than initial. Scared the crap out of me at 5,000 yards. It's doing 12 knots. Not cavitating yet, but hopefully we've got him with this shot. He's not very deep, he's about 200 feet. 250 maybe. Noise is 81 decibels, which is dropped. So it's even quieter here than it was 88. I've not seen it too loud,
Sonar,
I think.
noisemaker bearing 037.
Jive had it about 119 decibels the other day on one of his videos. That's pretty loud. The most I've seen is about 101.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 036. Contact breaking up.
Reload the tube. Okay. He was the only one. So let's check the... this isn't going to be my mission either. Yep. Do that. But, so yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't give me enough time to get down to the other one. It's the only thing with these missions, if you get held up on other stuff, you end up missing it. So damn. Okay, well, no harm done, I guess. Subs attack. Well, see that. Okay, subs attack. Several transatlantic convoys have suffered from the attacks of the enemy submarines in Murmansk. Silent and nearly undetectable, these submarines continue to inflict major and irreplaceable losses. Rescue efforts have been hampered by poor weather in the region. NATO spokesman admit Soviet submarine attacks are a major thorn in our side. Analysts predict that consistent loss of NATO convoy shipping, along with disruptions to transatlantic crossings in general, will be the tipping point where victory is wrenched out of NATO hands. Well, up until this mission, we've been kicking their butt, so kind of hope this hasn't changed the overall campaign much. But okay, let's continue on. What's the next mission? Okay, new orders. Intelligence has discerned a pattern of movements of enemy at sea replenishment tankers and tenders. Oh no, these tender ones, I hate them. Small enemy force, including the one or two of these ships, is expected to sail from Murmansk. So I know where that is. Shortly after a rendezvous near the Barents Sea, you are ordered to find and sink this group before it completes replenishment of enemy forces. You may also get a chance at the enemy submarines this group is intended to support. But tenders and tankers are your mission. Last time I did this, there was a Kiev. But again, a lot of times in this mission, I've gone from ship to ship and not found them in time. Okay, let's exo status. Let's just check we're okay for loadout for this mission. Our depth is 600 feet, 24 knots. Really? Okay. Yeah, continue on course. We need to find these guys. So they're coming from Murmansk. Let's just check. Say where they're going. Barents Sea. Okay. Ooh. Leave me alone. You were my mission last time. It's that one there. Okay. Looks like I found both of the fleets. Speed 5 knots, that's good. Depth 50 feet. Strong layer at 165 feet. Okay, it's range to 10,000 yards. Okay, let's do this. I should have saved it before that mission. Kind of think I might die here. Okay. Let's be positive. We're going to kick their ass and then I can save it. Right, what do we got? Sierra 1. What are you, sir? Oh, looks like a foxtrot, but I'm missing the 1500 band, but I'm not sure. Could be a Romeo. Could be any. I think that's a sub. Let's have a look at Sierra 2. Really have a good solution with him. Right, looks like they're going south, so Helm, make your course 180, F full rudder, course 180, see if we can get a better TMA on this guy. Hardly does it, course 200 coming up, passing 200. Course 190, let's go to 20-degree left rudder. Okay, course 180, heading south. Right, they're on my right hand side. Oh, is that an iceberg? I think so, okay. Sierra 1, let's have a look at this again now, see if we got a better. That looks like a Romeo to me. I'm going to classify that as a Romeo.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
I don't have a very good that's possible. But there was the surface fleet, and if it's the one with tenders, that normally has 5-6 ships in it, and then I had that sub, so Alright, let me deal with this Romeo first, I think. 77, he's close, 70%, 5,000 yards, okay, let's take care of him. What's his depth? Medium. Okay, he's heading south. So I'm going to enable this at 2,500 yards. Bearing 250. Tube 1 ready. Fire. Lost the wire already. That's too much of a turn for him. Shouldn't have been. Probably could have put a right angle launch on the tube. Anyway, that's running. There's a helicopter out there. There's definitely more ships up here. Take care of this sub, and I might have to have a quick peek. In fact, I could do that now. Just come up to 40.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Up to 45 feet. Have a quick periscope check. Make your depth 4-5 feet. Depth 4-5 feet. Okay, so periscope up.
Up scope.
Bearing 262. That's the sub. Let's see, what have I got? Very little I can see, very little icebergs. Can't see any surface contacts there. Okay, downscope. So that means Sierra 2 is a sub. Geez, that Romeo. Well, I'm not paying attention. He is close. Snapshot. Range to enable.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing.
Maybe that's wrong because there's a noisemaker just appeared when where the torpedo is. Yeah. Okay. It's repositioned him back out there. I panicked a bit there, but better safe than sorry, I guess. Okay, so it looks like my first torpedo is gonna take this Romeo out.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 263. Contact breaking up.
I'll steer this other one towards Sierra 2.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 261. Contact faded.
I think I lost the contact because of all this noise from the noisemaker and the wreck. Okay, let me make course 160, come right to 160. 20-degree right rudder. Course 160. Sorry, course 220, what am I talking about?
Con sonar, regained contact on. Sierra 2, bearing 262.
Oh, this torque's going for, let's get him up. I've still got the wire, I don't want it to go for the wreck. Needs to get past that wreck. It's not doing it. Seem to lose control of that torpedo. Okay. Never mind. I'm a noob at this, so... Okay, Sierra 2, let's see. Still can't really classify... God, whenever I say Sierra 2, I end up getting Siri on my phone answering. Right. Speed up 10 knots.
Ahead 2/3. Helm aye.
Cavitating. Oh shit.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 261. Contact faded.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2.
Ahead 1/3. Helm aye.
Okay, let's get below the layer.
Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 2, bearing 262.
And I think if this guy's a sub, he's below
Passing
that layer.
100 feet.
Make my depth 200 feet. Okay, start
Passing
level out.
200 feet.
Sierra 2. Says it's a trawler. It can't be a trawler. No, that must be wrong. That's not matching up. It's a trawler at 500 feet deep. No. There we go. It's a Fox.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay. Okay, let's match his depth for the moment. Let's make a depth 400 feet. Fall down on the planes.
Ahead 2/3. Helm
Head
aye.
2/3. $10,000 yards. Solution 54%. Got a fairly good solution. Just got this wreck in the way.
Passing 300 feet.
Good about 400, 450 feet, I think, somewhere around there.
Passing 400 feet.
I'll do. We'll level out about 480. It's a little bit deeper than. Okay. Okay, thanks, Lake. Catch you later. Right, I'm going to fire on this guy. Now I've got to drop to 37%. I think that range is fairly accurate because I had him about 55%. So I'm going to enable this at 6,000 yards. Lead the target a little bit. Firing tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Whoa. Where is that torpedo heading? What? What? I never fired over there, man. What's going on? Oh man, okay. Oh, that's because I changed view, I think. That's what happened.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Well, that'll confuse the enemy. What's he firing over there for? They'll think that's a sub. I don't have any mosses on this Astute, so yeah, just fire a torpedo in a general northerly direction. That'll do the same trick. Okay. Probably could have enabled that a bit closer, to be honest. So I'm going to come right to course 220. 10-degree right on the rudder. Okay, 220. All the while I'm thinking these other ships are getting away. Thing is, on the map those two things look like, you know, activated at the same time, but I think it was probably just the subs, and I've got to go back to the map and re-engage in engagement with the ships because they don't seem to be coming up on my sonar at all. So okay, this torpedo's running fine. My decoy's going the other direction. That's off to Moscow, that one. Yeah, Palert said happened when I switched screen. It did, yeah, that's what happened. Kind of switched screen too early and it obviously lost the direction off the map. Oh well, never mind. I have plenty. Okay, Foxtrot's 57%, 10,000 yards. Torpedo will enable in about 1,000 yards. 1,500 yards to enable. Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know whether the mods or the game. It's probably limitations. They would have done it already, but kind of hoping they'll actually put in the Astute model. And this is the alpha base ship model, and they've made it black and dark and made it look a little bit Astute-y, but no, the Astute's quite a bit different from this. But I guess it's close enough. But I think after I play the Astute, if I can complete this, I want to complete a whole campaign and win it, which I've not done yet. And then I'm probably going to try the Trafalgar. I mean, I know the Trafalgar's an SSBN, but so an easier ship. I will try and make. If I can complete this mission, campaign. Sorry, I will try a harder sub next time. So it has enabled. (49% solution on the target, range 9,800 yards. It's bang on for depth, so should get this guy. Foxtrot's not difficult to kill. And they're not detecting me really to fire back at me, so here he is, 95% solution, dead ahead, 10,500 yards, 10 knots. He's on a course of 231, I'm on 220. It's fine. To speed this up a little bit.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 263. Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 263. Contact breaking up.
That's how you do that. Okay, 2 subs down. That's not my mission. Can I? Yeah, as I thought, it only triggered the sub out of the two fleets. So I need to be careful which click button I use. I don't want to steam into this fleet if they're... It's not my mission. Come on. Oh, damn. Yep. 24 knots. Okay. Screw it. 10,000 yards. 24 knots. I am 600 feet though, so... Which is good news, because if I was travelling at 24 knots at the surface, I would be screwed. So these are pretty much all going to be surface ships. These are the tenders. So let's rig for that. And heading is 211. And the contact is bearing 153.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I'm going to rig for silence straight away until I need that to check my solutions anyway. Right, Sierra 1.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 152. Contact faded.
Really? It was bearing 153, so let's make my course 153. Come
Con
left.
sonar new contact bearing 172. Designated Sierra 2. Con sonar new contact bearing 148. Designated Sierra 3. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1 bearing 151.
Okay, let's look at Sierra 2 first. It's pretty noisy. 107. Okay, that's the noise. That'll help me. So they wouldn't have heard me at 600 feet. Okay, let's do Sierra 1. He looks closest. 80% solution, 11,000 yards. They should all be surface ships. Juliet SSG? Don't think so. Not a very good signal, that. November SSN, I don't think it's that. I'll come back to him. Sierra 2, let's have a look. This is a little bit better. Let's get him dialed in. Sierra 3, what are you? Well, that was Udaloy, but okay, I need to. Okay, come right, course 220, 20-degree rudder. Course 240 should actually be good. Let's see if that helps my TMA. Not really sure what I'm shooting at here. Is that a Euloid? No, it's not. It's like I've got something here at about 900 hertz. Ooh, hang on. It's cash in. Cash in.
Con
Okay.
sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
That Sierra one's terrible. And that one. I think I'm going to have to come up depth. It's too noisy, the sea. Okay, met my depth 250. Full rise on the planes. Oops, sorry, wrong way. .30-degree up bubble. Make my depth 200 feet. Can I? Okay.
Ahead 2/3. Helm aye.
I think I can afford a bit more speed with this noise.
Con sonar lost contact.
Passing 500 feet.
Yeah, I think with the sea being as rough as it is, and the depth, it's just, I'm not getting a good sonar signal. So I'm going to come to 250, come to
Passing
5
400
knots,
feet.
see if I can reacquire these on sonar better. I'm close, like 12,000 yards.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet.
Overshot my depth there a bit. In fact, that's fine. 166 will do. Okay.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1 bearing 140.
I've got the cash in back. Sierra 1. What are you?
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3 bearing 141.
Looks like a November, but that can't be right. Not another. Does look like a sub. I'm going to come left. 180. I really want to come to periscope depth. I think that is a sub. I think it's a November. Right, I'm going to try and take these out. I think it's a sub and a cash in, and I've no idea what that is. I can't really... Okay, first this is going to be left. I'm going to go surface. 9,000 yards, 68%. Enable at 5,000 yards. Bearing 120. Tube 1 fire.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Tube 2. 02. 8,000 yards. Range to enable 4,000 yards, bearing 157. I'm going to shoot at 154, 4,000 yards.
Con,
Fire.
torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Right, well, I guess if they speed up and that, it's going to help me identify these guys, but I mean, he's definitely a cash-in. Just that November, I'm not really picking up that last sort of 1300 band. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. I might have to watch for
Con
torps.
sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Yeah, I thought so. Right, see, Cashin's dead ahead. It's going to get active now. There we go. I'll just watch this run in a little bit. Oops, the top one is way off course. Let's go back. Okay. Top 2. Cash in 15 knots. I don't think he's seen us yet.
Con sonar
this noise.
Sierra 1 is cavitating.
So, there we go, so you spotted us now. It was a bit late, mate.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Okay, just picking that up now, they're all moving that bit faster, so oh, he's running straight at the torpedo. Probably trying to shorten the distance, but it's already armed, so you're doomed, sunshine. And drop a noisemaker there. Maybe not.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 145. Contact breaking up.
Okay, let's get a torp on this guy. Cannon 95, 14,000 yards, that's good. Let's enable it at, he's coming towards me, so let's do 10,000 yards on that bearing.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 3.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 116.
Sorry pal, I've still got the wire. Steer right past your noisemaker.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 115. Contact breaking up.
Got the helo though. These helos are not my friend. I've got this isn't the tender fleet either, is it? I'm not picking up this cash in, cannon and a November. Okay. I think I'm gonna get a bit deeper if this helo is around.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Thank you, torpedo room. Okay, dive, make your depth 500 feet. Can't I? 500 feet. Full down on the lanes. Of course I lose my... That's fine. Set to active, I should find that cannon.
Ahead 2/3, helm aye.
Passing 200 feet.
Con, sonar lost contact. Sierra.
Passing 300 feet. Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet.
And we'll level out. Just gonna overshoot a little bit here, that's fine.
Ahead, standard, helm aye.
Put on a bit more speed. Below tube 3. I don't know where that helo is, it's still out there. It's pretty much dead on where that cannon was when I shot the torpedo. See how this guy's doing.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
That's gone active. It's like a stormy night. It's homing in on something.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 1, 2.
Just dropped a noisemaker. Oh, what's my torque doing? Really? Straight down? Why would it do that? Why would it go straight down? Oh, is it going? It's going for the wreck. Really? This noisemaker, put it off the... Oh, I'm going to have to fire another one now then.
torpedo room, firing 2-1.
Yeah, that's what happened. The noisemaker dropped, and as soon as it did, all it could hear was the wreck, and then just dove for the seabed. Okay, fair play, cannon. I've lost the wire on the other one. 18 knots, that's why. Well, he's further away from the wreck. I don't think that'll work a second time on him. And I think he's nearer than that. I think he... about 14. We'll see.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Thank you, torpedo room. Excellent work. Have I enabled this torpedo too far out now? Because the cannon's driving straight in towards me. I think this helo doesn't get me. It seems to be that whenever I press compress time and there's a helo around, it's like next minute I know there's one on top of me, it's dropped a torpedo, and because I'm in compressed time, I'm normally dead before I can react. He is close. 7,000 yards. Okay, I'm gonna
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
slow down and do a wire shot. Just in case this other torpedo, yeah, it's well out there. So he's 6,000 yards. I'm going to enable at 2,000 yards, bearing 138. Tube 1 fire. 7 knots, looking good. Our tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Right, gamer, stop messing around. Let's kill this dude. Because this isn't our mission, amazingly. Game. Let's compress time a little bit till it's active. There we go. There he is. What's missed him?
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 133. Sierra 3, last bearing 133, contact breaking up.
Finally.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
That is me. He was close. Great, I can get out of here. No helo. Not my mission. Caching cannon November sunk. Where is this tender fleet? Can't be that. Let's save this. No, not summary. Brief. Mansk. Tankers and tenders. So Barents Sea. I haven't seen any ships apart from the ones I've just sunk. So Murmansk is there. Can't be these guys. Could be that. Oh no, it's these guys. Here we go. This should be my mission. Depth 150 feet, speed 10 knots, heading 113, close to 10,000 yards. So, right, let's get all these surface ships. Okay, should have enough torpedoes. Let's just hope it's not too big a fleet. 4 or 5 ships would be nice, not 8 or 9. Okay, they're on bearing 094, so they're off to my right, I presume. My heading is southwest.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I can't remember their course was. I don't know what their course is. Bearings 90 degree. Okay, looks like. Okay, come right to course 120. Slight adjustment. Okay, 120. Sierra 2, it's moving all over the map. Okay. Looks like a cash-in. The only thing I'm picking up at the moment, I think. Let me get above the layer. Make my depth 4 or 5 feet for periscope depth. 10-degree rise on the planes. Keep doing that, diving when I want to rise. Sierra 2's popped up now. Looks like a cash in, Sierra 1. I need to make sure I don't...
Passing 100 feet.
ETA is quiet, so this is... feet, 49, 48, 46, 45. Okay, let's see if we can identify this guy first. There we go. Kara.
Con sonar. Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
I'm good then. Could be a cash in. Okay,
Up
scope
go.
up. 090. Yep. There's the Kara. Is this my tender fleet? I don't think so.
Downscope.
I need to fire at this dude. So Kara is 11,000 yards, 69%. Range to enable 6,000 yards. Three. Ready on tube 1. Firing tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Sierra 2 is a cash in. 17,000 yards. I'm going to enable that just past the Kara.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Oh, they know I'm here now. Turkey's back. Had to ride a bike to the post office to get my new mouse. Boy, were you not in when they delivered it then? Guess not. Well, we've been sinking subs and ships like crazy, but not our missions, so I'm meant to be looking for a tender, and again, this is not the mission by the look of it. So I might be failing another mission here just because I can't find my targets. So we just shot at Akara. 17,000, range 18,000 yards, 71% solution. Nothing else on sonar. Right, torpedo 1 has gone active. Here he is, the Kara. $9,700 tons. It's got missiles, torpedoes. It's got everything. I fired a second torpedo at Sierra 2. Which is a... oh, it's a Sovereign apparently. They neighboured that just past the... there he is. Get him! This torpedo looks running good. Don't know if the second one's gonna get attracted by the wreck. Hopefully judged its arming enabling distance right, but we'll see. This guy's running 27 knots. I'm gonna get away from my spearfish though.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 116. Sonar, noisemaker, bearing 117. Con sonar, lost contact. Master 1, last bearing 117. Contact breaking up.
Splash 1. %. Looks like it's right on top of him, but no, he's okay. There we go.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as
Oh,
escort.
it's Krivak. Really? Okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
$34 knots. He's trying to
Con
get away.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 097. Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 097. Contact breaking up.
Splash 2. Right, again, that was not my mission. I think I'm going to fail this mission, guys, so... Because I am meant to be finding some ships coming out of Murmansk going to the Barents Sea, and most of what I've seen are subs, and the only ships I've seen, the last two I encountered and sunk, but they were not my mission. So, not looking good. Must be those guys up there. And I bet if I go up there, something will appear here. Yep, got away. Never had an opportunity to get near them. Becky says I don't like getting close to the target. Well, I always close to 10,000 when I engage them. It's true. I don't run in. It's difficult because I mean it says I'm at 10,000. Sometimes it says they're 20, but then they end up being only 10 or 11. So I think if they're less than 10 and then you run in and then it updates, I mean they can literally be on top of you. But I mean this is disappointing because it must have been those ones right up in the north. Okay, so they've had torpedo missile replenishment capability while at sea. Intelligence estimates that enemy Spetsnaz commandos will land a submarine in the vicinity of Narvik in Norway. Narvik. Intercept and eliminate them. Okay. Norway. I think I'm in the vicinity. Don't have a lot of torpedoes left, so if I can complete this mission I'll probably save and stop there. I've done several missions now, but not. Here's Narvik. It's going to be shallow water this, I think. There he is. Close to 10,000 yards. Depth is 150 feet. Strong thermal air at 230. Just see if I can kill these guys straight away. think they're below the duck, so let's go down to about 300 feet.
Passing 200 feet. Passing 300 feet.
So it says Sierra 1, 6,000 yards, 46%. Delta 4 SSBN? No, can't be. Okay, let's come right. Let's see if we can get TMA to about course 160.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
So I can get a better signal. Well, this guy, yeah, I see what you're saying, Turkey. I mean, this guy at the moment they're saying is 5,600 yards. Probably a little bit further out than that though, because the solution's only 46%. Just want to acquire the sub really, it's not a delta. Juliet, similar. Nope. Kilo, really? Be a kilo. Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
5,000 yards, 8 knots. He's at bearing 120. Course 160. Okay, I'm going to enable at 2,000 yards. I think he's closer. 5,246%. So you can find out when I fire this torpedo. 47%, 5.1. Ready on tube 1. Fire tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
$5,000 yards, 50% solution. It still looks like a kilo. I'm not sure I shot a kilo before. Yeah, Turkey says he's played a lot of Cold Waters. I only got it. When did I get it? What day is it today? I got it Friday or Saturday. I've only had it 4 or 5 days. Never completed a campaign yet. So I'm playing on the second hardest setting, but I am in the Astute, so I keep dying to helos. So Okay. Target acquired. 4,000 yards. Is this a bit is this closer for you, Turkey? Is this alright? 4,000, 5,000 yards? It's only 4%. Yeah, I mean the distance isn't going to change much now, I don't think. Hopefully this is the only sub. I'll complete my mission on a win. And then, well, it's 7 o'clock. I think I'll take a break there. I'm going to order a Chinese and then...
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
It's a Tango. Really? Okay. So not a kilo then.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if I can get these guys, then I'll order my Chinese and see what Jive is doing on his Patreon stream tonight, or I can break out the Alien Isolation on my PS4. Played that for about a year. Here we go, Spetsnaz, meet your doom.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 1, 2, 4. Contact breaking up.
Excellent, that was my mission, I'm sure. Tango sunk. Spearfish to spare. Not my mission. You're joking. Chinese on hold. He was right outside Narvik. Okay, so it's this dude then. Okay. Here we go. Round 2. 10,000 yards. Exo status. Reload. They've killed so much stuff. Admittedly not high tonnage, but... Okay, so my depth is 150. Our heading is east maybe. 81. Speed 10 knots. Strong thermal layer at 93 feet, so we're below that. Okay, this looks okay.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, Tier 2. Normally the Spetsnaz, it's normally a single sub, sometimes 2. Bang on a kilo last time, man. How did I get that wrong? Foxtrot. There we go.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Ah, there's 2 contacts. Which one? To shoot. Both. Okay, it's this guy. Both going to be subs. My crew want to get back to shore then. Order their Chinese meal. Crispy duck. I only say that because my wife and daughter are off on their holes to Spain to see the family. So, home alone. Okay, come on. Oops. Charlie, that's not quite right on the Charlie 1. Looks like a Charlie, but I bet it's... I think it's a Victor. Victor 3, Victor 2, Victor 1. I'm going to go with Victor 2. Well, it looks like to me.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
So Foxtrot and Victor is what I'm going for. 6,000 yards, 42%. Victor is 9,500 yards, 45%. Okay, let me come right. Collect my course 120. I. We go, course 120. Still 150 feet, still saying they're running towards me. Generally they're running south, southwest. Want this guy to get away really. .75, very quiet. I can't really blitz it with my engines. I think my torpedo can take him 9,000 yards, 51%. It's looking good. Okay. Sierra 2 is about 300 feet, so I'm going to set that medium depth. 5,000 yards. Bearing 090. Going to lead the target a bit. Going to go bearing 102 at 2,700. Ready on tube 1. Tube 1 ready. Fire.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Sierra 1 is shallow, that's fine. His range 9,000 yards, 56%. I'm going to go bearing 130 and I'm going to enable at 6,000 yards. Ready tube 2, fire.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Okay, there's Sierra 2, Foxtrots. Let's sink these two and get back to base. Oh, I can taste the crispy duck. I'm sure I'll never want a Chinese again after I've eaten it. Usually the way. Right, weapon 1, torpedo 1 has armed. 95% solution on the Foxtrot. Running true. About 2,000 yards to go. This looks like a kill shot to me, if I ever saw one. The wire is good. I'll teach these Spetsnaz to interfere.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 095.
Let's ignore that noisemaker, please.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 095. Contact breaking up.
Okay, Sierra 2 down now. So Sierra 1. Siri's gone mad again. Imagine that if the sailors on the subs have all got iPhones on board and they go, Sierra 2, Sierra 1, suddenly all the Siris start talking to them. Oh shit. It's saying it's past that now. 4,000 yards, really? Not sure I trust that. It's gone again now. There we go. That's weird, that is, how it 4,000 yards and now it's saying it's 9,000 yards, 77%. Okay. Well, that's what I want it to be. So he's still near the surface. There he is, locking on. Trying to do a knuckle or something. Looking good.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 142. Contact breaking up.
Nice little oil slicks now appearing on the top. Okay, let me reload. That should be it, boys. That should be the mission. Chinese are waiting. Yes, come on. Let this be my mission. Victor 2 sunk. Foxtrot sunk. Excellent performance locating and eliminating the enemy submarines, transporting the Spetsnaz commandos. New orders to be issued shortly on this downlink. Yes. Okay, boys. What have we got? Red sub sunk. The Pentagon today revealed that the several Soviet submarines attempting an incursion near Narvik, Norway, has been destroyed or driven off by coordinated efforts of NATO surface vessels, submarines and aircraft. The continued cooperation of NATO members was cited as pivotal to the success outcome of this operation. Ongoing protection of many NATO allied military installations throughout the theatre remains a high priority. NATO's ability to maintain and control the region is founded on these bases. Good. So our next mission, tankers and tenders again. God, I hate that mission. That's the one I failed from last time. Murmansk going to Greenland Sea. Okay, so let me just get to the map and save this. Save. And I need to go back to base, I think, really to replenish. So, thanks for joining me. This is Lone Gamer UK. So, I don't know what mission that was. It was meant to be mission 5, which I failed after 3 battles or something. Then I did that one. So, yeah. Yeah, so missions accomplished so far 5, 18 days at war. Nearly up to 200,000 tonnage, and I've got 3 medals so far. And we will look for the tenders probably sometime tomorrow, after I've reprimanded my crew for not finding them earlier. Okay, so thanks for joining me. I'll see you again tomorrow. It's Lone Gamer UK. Have a good evening.